The Buffalo is a commission for Prairie City, Iowa, which is down near Des Moines. And I started the armature, the structure for the piece back in April. And so kind of had it pushed aside for a little while during the summer to do art shows and some other projects, but then was really back on it all of July and August and then into September. So it kind of became blurry as far as how much time was actually spent, but I'm figuring somewhere around 800 hours. The motivation comes from the progress. So, you know, the little bit you gain really kind of fuels the fire. And it's being a large work in progress, you're really excited to see the end result. It's welded steel. The steel is actually a core 10 steel. And that steel actually will oxidize to the point where it'll have a rustic finish, but it actually then seals itself off as part of the process, so it stops further corrosion. So for the bison, it's a fitting material to have the brown patina. Once you get started, then it's part of it becomes the labor and the another thing that I dealt with was the heat of the summer. It seemed like when the hours I was putting in was really when we had that hot spell. So up and down on the ladder and scaffolding, 10 feet up in the air, made it pretty intense at times. You know, I received the commission back in November when I found out that I was a selected artist. And from there, I was able to kind of do some research on the buffaloes and actually got a tour down at the Neil Smith Wildlife Refuge where they have a herd of bison.
Oh, really? Where's that at?
That's right at Prairie City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was actually able to go out with a biologist and kind of view and video and photograph some of the bison fairly close up. Kind of the funny thing is when I was in 6th grade, one of my first essays was the migration of the buffalo, and so that's one thing I can kind of look back on. But they've always kind of intrigued me, seeing them at Yellowstone, and then finding out that we have them locally at the Neil Smith is pretty cool.
How does it feel? I mean, to see the finished product. I mean, what kind of emotions go through? You know, you've put in, what do you say, 800 hours or 900 hours?
Yeah, there is times when, you know, it's tough where I kind of drag my feet back into work late at night. But then this is what it's all about. A day like today, when you get the energy, when I can deliver the piece myself, be there when the crane sets it in up onto the concrete footings. Usually you collect quite a group of people that are kind of watching and once you see it in its home, that's probably when it's the most rewarding to make that connection with the others.